Hi, everyone. Dr. Maria Sampoulos. Thank you for joining the live event today. I have Dr. Otoo with us today. She is a resident at the VA in Northern Indiana Health Center in Fort Wayne, Indiana. She was the class of 2022 graduate from Ohio State. And she looks to intersect optometry and public health as she begins to incorporate Cherish Eyesight vision in 2020. And she has a passion for eye care, and it really showed when she earned her awards from Prevent Blindness Visionary Award, International Public International Agency of Prevent Blindness Eye Health Hero Award, and recently 2022 American Optometric Student Association Student of the Year Award. So that's why I wanted to have her on. She's an up and rising star. And thank you, Dr. Otoo, for coming on the podcast today.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about your award. Tell us a little bit about that, how that came up.
Yeah, so in school, I was after 2020, I had begun doing all this work, and some friends of mine knew about it. I had also reached out to faculty to get some advice. So I had a friend in school who nominated me for this award, and then he recruited 2 faculty members as well as another friend to support that nomination. I found out about this later, and I did not think I was going to win. So it was a pleasant surprise when I received that email that I had been the selected nominee. I'm very grateful for these friends, grateful for the faculty members who kind of kept me grounded in school and have helped me in different avenues of this path. And I was also very honored to receive that award and be on stage in Chicago, kind of giving the credit to my mentor, Dr. Shallow Joslin, who saw all my interests and kind of helped me navigate the path to becoming an optometrist. So the Student of the Year award is given to a person who has shown leadership skills while serving their profession, to patients, to their community. And I am not sure what the election process entailed, but I'm sure a number of things kind of earned me that award. So that's a little bit of the award and how it happened. I did not know about it. It was just a friend who nominated me and kind of like recruited people to support him.
Excellent. What did you do, and how did you get started in all of this?
Yeah, so I didn't do anything with intentions of getting an award. I was doing what I would do regardless. So as I was in school, I mentored 3 undergraduate students through the OSU Black Caucus mentoring program. I was an active member of NOSA. I remained an active member of the American Public Health Association. I was the leader in the OSU Christian Fellowship for Christian Optometry. And then I also volunteered with the Ohio Optometric Association Real Eyes program. I volunteered, I took part in activities as and when I could. And so I feel like all these things were part of it. But in 2020, I had applied for an award with Prevent Blindness, which was the Rise in Visionary Award. So I won that award. And after everything, I wanted to implement what I had suggested. So out of that desire to implement what I had suggested, I went on my way to form a nonprofit organization called Cherish, Eyesight, and Vision. So basically, this is how I am trying to integrate public health and optometry at this point. So I'm trying to address visual health literacy using this organization. I'm not sure where the organization the path it will take. It's an evolving thing, but right now I'm trying to address literacy, eye literacy. So we are using a tactic called edutainment, which is education and entertainment kind of put together. And in doing this, I am using animators. So we, as in myself and a few of my classmates or any other optometry, any person in eye care who is interested, we write real life implications of eye diseases, and then we give it to animators who animate it in ways that would engage the public. And once that is done, we disseminate them via different social media. So, I'm very interested in public health, global health, and all of that. And again, it's not clear in my mind how I'm going to integrate all of that. But Cherish Eyesight is how I am beginning to do that without physically being in a different country or like being in the field. I feel like literacy is a huge part, that when people know more, hopefully they will make educated decisions and will act right when it comes to their vision and eye health.
No, yeah. I'm sorry. I think this platform can give you a voice, and for people that maybe to reach out to you if they want to help you or get involved or connect you to the right people. That's one of the things with this podcast, is getting up and rising stars, noticed and really connected with the right people. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that would be great. I was just going to answer your question as to why I did all this. So I am, again, passionate about, public health, global health, eye care, and it is what excites me, right? So I also have formal education in both. So it makes perfect sense to be able to integrate these two. I always say that it was never a change of career, rather it was an addition, and public health is very essential to any medical profession. So it's not something that happened in the past. It is a degree and it is an experience that I have every intention of using it parallel to the OD degree. So I hope to be able to intersect these two fields and address preventive eye care, contribute to global efforts in avoiding preventable blindness wherever it occurs. So that's that.
Excellent. I did a podcast for optometry all over the world, and there's a lot of places that I did interviewed someone in Africa and even other countries, and they told me that because they don't have access, some kids just don't go to school because they can't get for glasses, and it was an eye opener for me. And so you're making a big contribution to optometry and all over the world for people in need and making a difference, because there is a big need. What do you envision your future in optometry to look like? I know you're a resident, it's hard to see, but what would you like it to be? I mean, obviously it's going to change, and people you meet, paths are gonna cross. So
yeah. So, historically, I feel like I've always had a plan, and it's not happened the way I planned it. And I am not mad about it, because it's been a better plan than I planned it.
Right.
So now, in terms of like elevating optometry, I will continue to mentor people into the profession. I will try and be the best optometrist that I can in providing care wherever I find myself. And I will continue with Cherish Eyesight and Vision and expand its reach, trying to get people to collective effort, because I cannot do this by myself. So talking to people and hoping that people will pitch in, whether it's advice, whether it's resources, like, being on a podcast and trying to tell people about what I am doing. So hopefully that's a good answer for you.
It's a great answer. It's inspiring for, I was in optometry school so overwhelmed with just getting through board school. Now you're doing a residency. You did this through school too, and now you're passionate about it. And I think you will make a change. Young ODs are the future of optometry. You are the future of optometry. You've been recognized. People notice it. You're doing a service to optometry too, to help our profession, I think, get notoriety, but also you're helping people in need that need it. So I want to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. If somebody wants to email you and get more information, can you provide your email?
Yeah, so you can contact me with my Gmail account, which is Mary, Mary, A for middle initial, Otoo for last name @gmail.com. That would be a place to reach out to me. You can also use my student account, which I'm still using. It's otoo.5@osu.edu. And I would ask for people to check out the nonprofit Cherish Eyesight and Vision. You can Google it. You can find it on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and a website as well.
Yeah, I'll post it on the comments too, so people can join and follow and see if they can get involved. So thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Of course. Thank you for having me.